Hey yo guys, what's up? It's me, Jordan, or TheFearRaiser, and welcome back to another Let's Get Personal. If you guys aren't familiar with the show, essentially, it's the show where you guys send me questions, comments, concerns through the email, fear.lgp@hotmail.com, down in the description below, and I pick a few, and then I start talking about them, and I like to ask everybody watching this video, yes, that means you, I am talking to you right now, for you to leave your advice in the comments below to help these people out. And because now I'm doing more than just one each episode, be sure to just put a number down. So if it's the second question that I answer and you have an answer for it, just put like 2 or something down by your comment just to help out or whatever. But yeah, guys, I do this show because it's fun and I like to help people out. And sometimes you just need some extra advice from people. And with that being said, guys, be sure if I ever happen to answer one of your questions on this show or you read in the comments below, always remember to take these things with a grain of salt. Do not just take everything I say and do it, okay? That is the whole point of advice and, you know, criticism and stuff like that, to only take it with a grain of salt. That is my little advisory there, my little warning. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I've got 4 Let's Get Personals that I'm going to be answering today. And yeah, so we'll just get right into it. But it would also be great if you could leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel, because my channel's suffering from YouTube's weird downfall. So that'd be totally great if you could do that. And I'll get right into it. So the first one says, "Hi Fear, if you don't mind me calling you that, my name is Spade, and I have been through a lot of stuff lately. A good friend of mine got hit by a car and passed away." Oh, that's terrible. "And a girl that I was in love with is showing very many signs that she's completely uninterested in me. I was wondering if you might give me some advice on how to spring back up, or at least some advice on how to move on from this stuff." So first off, Spade, condolences to your friend. That's terrible, and I'm really sorry that that happened. First off, and also this girl, you said there's a girl that you're in love with is not showing many signs of you. You know what? I really think in this time of a friend of yours passing away, I think it's better to forget about this girl, because if she's not showing signs at all that she's interested in you, and you're also grieving over a friend that passed away, I think it's wise for you to just remove this girl from your life and don't even bother talking to her. If she cared enough for you, she'd probably be there for you and showing, you know, obvious signs that she cares for you, but she's not, and that's not something you should be focusing on. So I think you should take some time to maybe grieve a bit and just, you know, eventually spring back from this, because again, if somebody cares for you, they'll show you that, and then if they're not there for you, then they clearly don't. So that's my advice for you, and hopefully you get you come back from that, and you just you spend some time with yourself, for yourself, and maybe some good friends and some people that are caring and loving and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm rooting for you, Spade. Okay, so now number 2, let's get into this one, which says, "Hey, my name is Diana, I'm 15 years old, and I love watching your videos. Thank you. How to tell if your crush likes you helped me a lot. I understand he does love me, but I'm seriously stuck on how to tell him I love him back. I mean, should I say, hey, I love you, or what? He hasn't told me he loves me either. I think it's because he wants me to make the move. Love is so confusing. Please help. Diana." Well, first of all, thank you for that compliment. And also, yes, love is very confusing. But I've got something I'd like to say. So I think you're 15 years old. You know, take it slow. You know, love's not going anywhere, and it can happen at any time and stuff like that. If you like this person, just hang out with them. Spend time with them. Like, there's no need to have to go right up in their face and just say these things. And not to mention, I feel like it's a little too forward to just say, "Oh, hey, I love you," and stuff like that, when you guys haven't, like, because I don't got the full context of this email, I'm assuming you guys don't hang out, like, super often, or maybe you do, I don't know, but, like, the point I'm trying to make is, if it's gonna happen, if you guys care for each other and stuff, let it happen naturally. Don't force it. Just spend time together, and yeah, things will eventually happen. And you know, and I mean, yeah, that's all I really got to say for that. Love is confusing. It's really weird for everybody, but again, don't rush it, and things should come around soon. So there you go, and yeah, we'll move on to the next one. So these two are a little tougher. That's why I wanted to save them for last. So, let me see here. So this one says, "Hey Jordan, so I have a friend who has a girlfriend for 3 or 4 months now, and I think that she's really not good for him. Every time I see him, he tells me a new story about what she's done, and it's always something that lets him down. He already has it pretty tough since he's dealing with pretty bad depression, anxiety, and the last thing he needs is someone so close to him hurting him. I don't really know what to do. They know each other since they were very little, and before they got into the relationship, they were best friends. Though she hasn't been a good friend, everything was always about her, and she triggered him with self-harm and substance abuse. Is there something I could do to help him, or some advice you or I could give him? Also, if you can feature me, please keep me anonymous." Okay, I'll definitely do that. So my advice for this situation is this is a situation I've kind of been through, and also I've also been in a similar situation. You can't really do a whole lot other than be there for your friend. I mean, this is not exactly, this is a very personal matter, and it's not really anyone's business besides, you know, this guy and his girlfriend. I can tell you that being in a relationship where there's a lot of fighting and stuff is, you know, there's a lot more to it than what a friend can see on the outside, because a lot of friends who, you know, they hear from another friend about a bad relationship only see it for face value when, you know, love is also involved and you care for this person. Because most of the time people just say, "Oh, leave her, leave her." And yeah, that's not what you need to hear. A good friend wouldn't say, "Just leave her," because they clearly don't understand that there's more to it than that. So I personally think the best thing you could do is be there for him, hear him out, understand his situation, and just, yeah, I mean, if he has pretty bad depression, anxiety, just be there for him. And I mean, if worst case scenario, if things are they keep going downhill and things are getting worse and worse, I mean, yeah, you can give your 2 cents. If you think that this is clearly not a good decision for him to be with her, then say it, you know. But it's just, you got to be more understanding. You need to literally look at the full picture, and that way you can get a better understanding and have better answers, and yeah, and be a better friend for this person. So that's really all I can say. Other than that, it's really going to be up to your friend to decide if he shouldn't be with this girl, because, you know, if he's suffering, and it's hard, if he's suffering, he'll come around, you know, there'll be a point. But other than that, good luck to your friend, and yeah, you know, it sounds like you're a really good friend. You know, you're sending me an email asking for advice on your friend's behalf, so I mean, kudos to you being a really good person. So, good luck with that, and yeah, we'll move on to the final one, which says, "So, while I was going around, I had stumbled upon a guy with very similar interests to mine and was my age. So after knowing him for months, we mutually decided to date each other as we both truly loved each other. Then he wasn't doing too good. He had cut. So with my experience, I helped him and I cared for him. We knew each other better. After that, more happened with me and my mental state, but that's something I'll skip. So it's one normal day and he texts me, I came out to my mom. So I talked to him about it and I found out that they had an abusive father and all, and then they said I'm transgender. I was shocked that way, or that she was. I'd never been told. I didn't expect us to work out after that, but we only grew stronger together and we continued for months. And one night I was doing bad and she threatened to call the cops on me for multiple things regarding helping me needlessly, as I already was seeing a therapist. What? So I told her not to, and she got real angry and ended up dumping me and dropping me on the dime. She was my only friend. I knew her so well. It was today. It happened, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore, and my mind is thinking terrible things. So what's your thoughts? Whew, okay, this one's a tough one. Cool. Okay, so you get with this person who was secretly transgender, tells you, I'm assuming that's what you said in the email, you didn't know about this. They didn't tell you, and they came out to their parents and abusive fathers and all this stuff. Okay, so you know what? I think personally, I think it's a good thing that this happened. I think it's terrible you're suffering from this because heartbreak is horrible. But just the mere fact that this person was not being understanding for you when you were there for them is already a sign that they were not a good match for you. Somebody who loves you and cares for you isn't going to do this stuff. And call the cops? I don't really understand that part there. I don't know why calling the cops would help you. If you're seeing a therapist, I don't know. Regardless, the fact that this person got angry, wasn't understanding, wasn't caring from what I'm getting, and dropped you like a dime, I think it just goes to show that you dodged a bullet, and it was probably best this person removed themselves because they really didn't seem like a good person for you. And I know me saying this isn't like gonna help you. It's not gonna stop you from feeling and caring and stuff like that. But I think the best thing for you to do is to understand that this was probably the best thing to happen, and if anything, you'll come back from it, you'll get stronger, and you'll find the right person, because again, somebody who cares for you is not going to do this stuff. And again, and also for this person to just not, I don't know if I read that properly, but if they didn't tell you they were transgender for months and then they come out about it when you didn't know, or yeah, he texted you saying he came out to his mom and you didn't know about any of this. So I don't know. A lot of weird personal stuff happening in here, but again, I think this was the best thing for you, and just try to move on. It takes time, but just remember, you know, you'll find the right person out there, and yeah, you'll get stronger from this. So anyways, guys, that is my episode of Let's Get Personal today. Hopefully I hit some good points, and hopefully I helped some people out. But with that being said, you should totally leave your advice in the comments below, giving your advice on what you think these people should do. Feel free to give advice on all or just one or whatever, guys, because you're helping out somebody either way. But with that being said, though, I'm going to take off. So, guys, thank you so much for taking the time Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, guys, take care and have a great day.